Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Shiz and Giggles. My name is Fatima. I am excited to be here. Today's topic is back to school, which is always such a fun, nostalgic little subject to go about. And luckily, I am joined by my co-host, who is Miss Jenna Hasher. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing, Fatima? It's
I'm
Friday.
doing very well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited for the weekend. It's going to be a fun time. It's sunny out. It's nice out. It may rain a little bit tomorrow, but that can't put a damper on my mood.
Exactly. It's cool. It's just when it rains, you pull out an umbrella and you keep
Exactly. You just keep going.
period. So we are alone today, though, which is cool.
I know.
It's fine.
It's just the two of us. It's a duo. It's a dynamic duo today.
Exactly. You already know. So as I mentioned though earlier, and from the background, obviously, it's back to school today, and I want to talk a little bit because sometimes it's cool to discuss the news with other people to kind of get some other insight. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. First off, do you have any opinions of anything going on?
Well, COVID is a thing. We are in it. We are in it to win it. I don't know. But I know a lot of colleges and universities are actually mandating vaccines. Or if you don't get a vaccine, they're kind of going to be like really annoying about it, like asking you questions every day, making sure you take your temperature, doing all this stuff. And then I know a lot of public schools are requiring masks because maybe I'm wrong, but I'm still unsure. I think if you're like under 10 or something, you still can't get the vaccine. So elementary schoolers, they got to be wearing masks because they don't have a vaccine.
Right. And just like this school in Texas, and a couple of schools in Texas, they're not even requiring some of the staff to wear masks. They're not requiring their child to obviously not wear masks. So or the vaccine, of course, they're not requiring it. So it's just kind of like, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in, and on top of the pandemic going on, it's already a crazy time for parents trying to figure out their schedules and all that.
I know.
But there are, exactly, dude.
I was about to say, I think back to when we were going through school, and to get back to school was hectic enough. Like my parents were trying to buy me like a 2-inch ring binder, a 2-inch this, a red folder, a blue folder, a this and that and that. And now to add on to it, now you got to worry about all this stuff going on in the world. Is your kid going to be safe in school? Is your kid going to actually wear their mask? Because if your kid's 5, are they really going to keep their mask on? There's so many things to be worrying about. So I definitely, my heart goes out to all the parents right now, especially the ones with younger kids.
No, 100%. Yeah, exactly. And in general, I mean, we kind of saw a little earlier with the New Hampshire, there are some schools taking precautions. So it's just hopefully it's about the people around the kids and they're able to really take advantage of all this and kind of own up to the situation. But on the bright side, again, it's a new era, a new season literally of a kid's life, a family's life. So back to school shopping is always such a fun thing to go into. Going to Target. You mentioned 2-inch ring binder.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember the ridiculous requirements?
Dude,
I'm actually a little sad because I think you too, this is our first time we won't go back to school shopping. We're done. We done graduated. Back to school shopping is not happening for me and you. And that's when I would always go and get me and my mom would go, and that's when I would get my 4 new pairs of jeans. And I'm not gonna have that this year. And I'm I gotta pay for my own jeans now. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're so right. I don't know why in my head for a second I thought I was gonna genuinely do something for school, just because it's we've been doing this for 20 years, or you literally 15 years. I've been doing it for a little older than more, a little more than that, but still, it's the same amount of time. That's just crazy to think about. New era for ourselves, but we could genuinely go over to Target real quick and get some.
I know. Let's go, Fatima. Let's go get some binders. Just for the heck of it.
Let's organize our lives for ourselves.
Dude. It's definitely exciting though. I think it's good because I know a lot of kids right now, they've been cooped up. I know a lot of kids went back to school, but then there were options to stay virtual, and I know parents chose to stay virtual for their kids. But my mom works in the school system, so from what I'm hearing, a lot of kids are going back to in person. So I think it'll be good for them to like, finally have some social interaction again, not be so cooped up, like see their friends after like 2 years essentially by now.
Right.
So it should be really fun for students to kind of get back in the swing of things like that.
100%. And I saw a comment right there. Highlighters from Jasmine were always it. And back to workshopping. That is a thing from Demi. We can definitely do that. And again, think about the bright side, always moving forward.
Exactly.
So, yes, dude. But yeah, thank you so much for this little combo, because I've been meaning to think about like just this era for everybody. It's a cool era with fall coming. But yeah, let's keep moving forward. And it's time for segments. So, Jenna, are you ready with your segment?
I'm so ready, Fatima. I'm so glad you asked.
Perfect. It's your segment. Who said that?
So for those new viewers with us, let's give you a little lowdown on how Who Said That works. Basically, I'm going to say a quote. I'll give you some choices. You got some time to guess. You got to guess who it is. Going along with the back to school theme, we have some back to school themed movies. So are you ready, Fatima?
I was born ready.
Amazing. I love to hear it. So first up, we have The Next Time I Have to Come in Here, I'm Cracking Skulls. Is that from 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, or Fast Times at Ridgemont High? So we got some 80s movies going on here. So what are you thinking?
Actually, I've never seen Fast. So I do love 16 Candles. So I'm going with The Breakfast Club because that sounds accurate.
Well, Fatima, I would have to say you are correct. It is The Breakfast Club.
The next time I have to come in here, I'm cracking skulls.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, iconic. The Principal. Iconic movie.
Yes.
Next up, we have one of my personal favorite movies. What? Like It's Hard? Now, is that from Legally Blonde, Mean Girls, or She's the Man? So again, kind of going around with the same era. It's the 2000s now, so all 2000s girl movies.
Right. Definitely has to be Legally Blonde. I remember that line clearly. Iconic.
It's iconic. It's iconic. Reese Witherspoon, roll the clip, please.
You got into Harvard Law?
What, like it's hard?
Love that. Love that movie.
That movie made me think Harvard wasn't like that crazy to get into for a second. When I was like 8, I was like,
yeah, I thought Ivy Leagues were a breeze.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. And with our last quote of today, you're a fake and a phony, and I wish I never would have laid eyes on you. Is that from? Now, we got like spans of time periods here. Is that from Riverdale, the TV show, Grease, or Hairspray?
It's gotta be Grease. That's one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give some time for the audience to rack in their answers. I'm seeing some Demi said Grease. Demi, you knew it was Sandy. You even know who said it. All right. Well, I have to say, you are correct, Demi. It is from Grease.
You're a fake and a phony, and I wish I'd never laid eyes on you.
Whoa.
She got feisty there. But yeah. Thanks for playing today.
Perfect. I was very happy to do this. Thank you.
Of course.
All right. Well, thank you, Jenna, for this fun game. Once again, let's move on, shall we, to my segment, which is, of course, the music and the player. Hello again. So, for my segment, I do discuss music, of course, and specifically, I want to talk about the throwbacks, because to me, what a throwback normally does is take me back to a certain era in school. So, like, for instance, One Direction. I listen to them and I just go back to 9th grade. When I used to blast them with my sisters in the car, right?
Infection.
One Direction infection. I was a directioner. I was like what's it called? I was a Zaynaholic. I was all that
Ooh.
stuff. You know, I was
I was a
all
Louis girl.
Oh yeah, True, Zayn, and Niall. Those were my dudes. And
Oh,
that
there
was
they are. And all
there they are. Kings.
They look so young.
They really do. That was I think like 2012, dude.
They look so young.
Yeah.
Wild. Now like half of them have children.
Dude,
Crazy.
Harry out here with Grammys. It's kind of crazy.
I know. But yeah, so it brings me back to like high school.
High school, middle school on top of that too. And middle school also had like so many like just iconic moments. I'm so happy to be like in terms of music, of course. I'm so happy to be like looking back to it. Like, do you have those moments when you listen to like a song, you literally have a specific memory to school and like being there?
Yeah. So like dancing, I danced growing up. So like I can like hear a song and associate it with like a year in school or a year from my day, like automatically.
Moment.
Like if I hear Superstition,
I
did a hip hop dance to that when I was like 13. I can never forget it because our dance teacher like drilled it into our heads. So it's like automatic. That's all I think of is like when I was 13.
Yeah, same. And see, what I think about now is like the kids who are going to school now, they're going to think about like it's happened subconsciously. It's not like in the moment you listen to a song, you're like, I'm gonna remember this in 6 years. In this moment, I'm gonna like the first time I hear it. You're gonna like these kids now with TikTok, especially. You know, they're gonna just like always when they're 10 years from now, they're gonna listen like, oh, I remember when I first heard this on TikTok, and I was entering freshman year of high school and whatever. And it's just like, for instance, like right now specifically, like I think the top 3 songs right now are like by Olivia Rodrigo, Good For You and Stay.
Driver's License.
Drivers, like I can just imagine the teen girls now looking back with angst.
Like teenage angst.
When I was 16, he did this to me. So it brings you back, and it's just it's so cool to think about. And I saw their Best Song Ever by 1D Demi. Was that you?
Yeah. She did it for a cheer routine.
Iconic. That's iconic. See, there you go. That's so cool. See, and I just think right now I recommend everybody who's like, oh, I wish I could listen to the songs I listened to back then. I just don't have the same iPod, or I don't have the same whatever phone. Spotify's time capsule playlist. I recommend going through those because I don't know how they do it. I really do not know. Like it just like I play it and it just recommends you all the songs that specifically were your favorites back then during around time.
If you are still a student, they do have student discounts for Spotify.
There you go.
Tying it back in.
Yes. Back to school, baby. Get that discount. Take advantage of that.
Exactly.
Does Apple Music have it too? I think so, right?
They might. I know there's so many like bundle sort of things that like if you're a college student, you can get like 10% off. Look, Spotify. Look.
There you go.
Website and everything. Hulu. No excuse. Go to your favorite songs.
Is Riverdale on Hulu? I don't know. I have no idea. But I was gonna tie it back to your segment. I was like, you could watch that movie or show on
Look
Hulu
at us making connections.
Connecting the dots. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Demi, for the added detail. But just in general, it's fun. I think all this comes down to is like school can be really hard. This new era we're entering can be really hard. Never did Spotify, but we'll try. Definitely recommend Spotify. I love Spotify personally. But yes, like just this new era of music, it's fun to just kind of listen and take it in because 5 years from now, you're going to listen back and it's going to take you back to this era without you even knowing it. And it's just cool to think about, having those throwbacks always in mind just to go back to. So thank you so much, Jenna, for this wonderful segment. Once again, my name is Fatima, and I look forward to these every Friday. You can catch us next Friday here at 4 p.m. And we have YouTube, we have obviously Facebook, we have Instagram. We're all about it. We're everywhere. LinkedIn. Barack Obama's follow us on Twitter. There that's when we're official. And just have a great weekend. Spend this time with your family. Things can be really hard right now, but go to music, go to your favorite movies, go to your friends and just talk it up, right, Jenna?
Exactly. Exactly. Enjoy the weekend. Take the time while you can.
There you go. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.